Guys, Wolfgang here. So today I want to make a video on the Logitech Pop Mouse. Now this isn't the mouse I'd normally use, however I had a friend buy this and well I asked him if I could make a review on it and he said why not. So let's give it a look. Now as you can hear I'm a little bit sick right now, not much I can do about it. It's lasted quite some time and I wanted to get this video out there. I am much better than when I started, so let's get into it. Now real quick, Logitech did not pay for this review. I guess I technically didn't buy this mouse with my own money, but it was not provided by Logitech and they will not be watching this video before I upload it. So I'm getting into the design of the mouse. As you can see, it's a very bright yellow. At least this one is. They have two other colors which I'm not too much of a fan of, but they're options if you're interested. They definitely do go for quite a pop aesthetic, I'd say. As you know, their keyboard does have a very different style as well in the pop line. And, well, I wouldn't say it's a negative. It's not what I would buy, like I previously said. But it is, well, something to note. It's really slim, as you can see. Not very ergonomic, if you ask me. But it's simpler to pack than something like an MX Master 3, which protrudes vertically quite a lot. And one nice thing about this mouse is that it is ambidextrous, so that means that you can use it if your main dominant hand is your right hand or your left. It is exactly the same shape on both sides, which means that anyone can use this mouse and you can invert the clicks in the software and it will work flawlessly. Now, as far as the clicks go, these are interesting. I did not expect it from a mouse like this one. They are very silent clicks. Now I don't know the switch type, which would be pretty nice to know, but they're really silent. I'll get the mouse really close up so you can hear. So as you can see, this button right here is the loudest button there is, and that one is more of a customizable button. These other three are kind of forced to be what they do. But with this one, you can assign it to be something like, for example, an emoji button, which is the default. I don't use emojis, so I switched it to a gesture button, but we'll get into it in a bit. The clicks are really silent, which could be really nice in something like an office setting. I'd say the color does not match an office setting, but it's definitely nice to have silent clicks, and they click pretty nicely and satisfying. This mouse is compatible with the Logitech Bolt receiver, which is nice, which means that you can reduce latency on this mouse. However, as it is such a simple mouse, I decided to use it simply on Bluetooth, and it's worked really fine. No issues with connectivity, nor with delay or anything like that. It's worked really nicely. It is powered by a AA battery, as you saw a little bit earlier. That is a you can take it as you want. It could be a positive, it could be a negative. Some people prefer AA's as they are easier to replace than a lithium-ion battery that's included into the mouse, at least by the user, I mean. Now these will last less, and even if you get rechargeable ones, they'll last less than a lithium-ion integrated battery. And these have, well, smaller capacity than what you could get with one of those. But as far as the long term goes, it's much easier for the users to replace these batteries than for the other kind. And lastly, I wanted to talk about the emoji button. So I switched over to be a gesture button, which is basically just means I could hold the button and do a swipe action to do different things. So just like my other mice, I set it up to be switch desktops, volume up and down, and task view. And so this mouse, I believe, is really not made for gestures, as I believe the sensor would interact in a negative way with the application itself, as I would sometimes go to press the button and try to swipe left, or in this case towards right, and it would read both a upwards motion and then a left or the opposite direction swipe, which was really weird. The only way I could make it work is start the movement and then press the button, and it kind of worked then somewhat flawlessly, but still, well, it seemed a little bit awkward to me that it didn't really work really well. So I ended up just switching it for a task view button, as that would never fail me, as if it only did that, that's all it would do when it read this click, so it worked out fine. Now the price is $35, really cheap mouse, and it's a really good quality mouse for the price, I'd say. It's definitely not for me. It's not for the premium user. It's for someone who's looking for a simple and easy to use mouse that wants something a bit better than the majority. It offers quite a lot of functionality thanks to Logitech options compatibility, and while being compatible with Logitech Bolt, it can be really good even for casual gaming, which I personally would not recommend, but that's my opinion. Links down below. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button if you want to watch more videos like it, and hit the bell icon so you get notified. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.